E3 here. This is a death rebirth portal practice. There are many different ways to do this practice. There are many different times you can do this practice. Many different applications. So death rebirth portal is definitely something I've been going through the past 16 months. And even before then. Hey Arjuna, aka Dan the Man. We're doing a quick death rebirth portal practice. You can quite literally do this in one breath. So let's start with just one breath. Breathing in positive energy, supporting your dreams. And then exhaling, letting go of anything else. And then on the next inhale, bringing in positive energy. And then on the exhale, sending out that positive energy. Let's try this one more time each way. So the first way, we'll breathe in towards your truth, breathing in love. And then as you exhale, let go of any stress, any crap you don't need. And now we'll think about the world as we do this next breath. Breathing in love as you breathe in. And then exhale, sending this love out. So this is one basic way to do the death rebirth portal breathing practice. So if we can maximize anything that we do every day, or let alone every moment, it can be really, really supportive. Hey Kathy, thanks for being here. So one thing every human being is doing right now, if they're alive, they are breathing. So we can leverage this breath to support our happiness, our health, our life purpose. This is what I've been trying to do. It's often easier said than done. So can we leverage everything to support our unique vibration, our unique flow state, and our unique life purpose? It's kind of a high mastery practice, which I don't know if we could ever do perfectly, but it's a good goal to have, to do your best to make the most of everything. For example, I've been trying as best as I can to use every tool available to fully heal the glioblastoma, and plus, or even more so, to increase towards optimum health in all levels. One of my teachers said everything can be either a medicine or a poison, depending on how it's used. So it's a really good principle to practice. Hey Stanley. Hey Kathy, again. It's great to see you again. Hey Andy. Hey Joseph. So yeah, let's do this a few times if you'd like to join me. We did an E3 affirmation through the New Year Challenge, where we each shared our visions, our dreams, our intentions, and then we all did a quick breath and meditation. And we actually included the E3 affirmation, which is, I am embodied, I am empowered, I am ecstatic. So we would do the affirmation, meditation, send that person's vision lots and lots of love and prayers. And then what happens? Oh, by the way, how are your New Year's intentions going? Hey Stanley and Stanley's mother, thank you so much for being here, and I love you too. So yeah, it's tough because humans need connection and community. You might have heard stories about little babies who don't have physical touch, and I don't know if they said that was the cause of their death or that was a very large factor, but I'm pretty sure babies need human touch to survive. They don't need it to survive, they need it for emotional well-being. And adults do too. We need connection. Unless there's some level like beyond mastery, most of us need connection for our health and happiness, even our immune system. We need to see each other's smiles. We need to share our smiles with other people. That helps our immune system. So what we're doing here is we're doing our best to make the most of whatever situation we're in. I know it's not easy for so many people. For me, it hasn't been easy. Maybe we're all moving into, it's like Jesus said something like, you'll be able to do what I can do, but even beyond, something like that. So the Bible, I stopped reading it a few weeks ago. I read it every so often, but first of all, I want to have a direct connection and not read anyone else's words. Plus, if I'm going to study a book about supposedly what Jesus said, I want to read the original language. The King James Bible version. I don't know much about the translation. But anyway, my point is that you could say, like the bracelet, what would Jesus do in this situation? I'm just guessing that Jesus was a master transmutating energies, like meaning holding space for any of the energies and also using different energies for healing and for evolution. And there are many stories in the Bible about, it's not just like Jesus would transmute situations into a higher frequency, basically, at least from my understanding. So let's not be a believer in the Christ consciousness, but let's actually live and be an embodiment. And not in my way or in someone else's way, but in your own way. If there was a Christ, I believe that's what Christ wants. Not for us to copy words or copy anyone, but to actually connect with God directly. So now is the time. This past Christmas was like a Christ activation. And now we have the chance to live it, to live miracles, to create miracles, to bless other people, just like Jesus blessed other people. It's definitely, we're experiencing the contractions before the expansion, the contractions before the birth, the cocoon before the butterfly, whatever analogy you want to use. So I'm going through my death rebirth portal, and I'm trying to stay humble and voluntarily go into discomfort and healthy pain every single day, all day long. It's pretty much all I'm doing. Yeah, I buzzed my head, and it's very interesting buzzing your head while you have like no bone here. It's a good mindfulness practice. Each day feeling a little bit better. Now it's more about, I guess you could say, good pain. Like 16 months, it was yucky pain from the radiation, from brain surgery, from chemo, from seizures, from head infection, quite literally going into my skull. That's why they cut it out. From chemo again, because there was a new tumor that grew. And now the pain, it's from, like, imagine not working out for 16 months. And then you start working out. Not even just not working out, but not doing much activity at all. So now the nerves are reawakening. The muscles are reawakening. So every day feeling a little bit better. But whether I feel 100% or 0%, I want to have the same path, like following my dreams, moving towards optimum health, helping other people, consciously going into discomfort. So that's my practice. It's almost like getting uncomfortable when things are too comfortable, you could say, if you understand what that means. So using the discomfort to awaken greater levels of love. That's what I'm doing my best to do. Easier said than done, but what else are we going to do right now? Like, especially if there is pain and discomfort, might as well use it for something good. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I already have the brain cancer, so why not use it for good? I've thought about it for a long time, and even now, it's like I have to heal to a certain level to be able to do more of what I want to do, but if I wait till everything is perfect in all areas of my life, then I might have to wait a few lifetimes. So let's do a few more practices. We could all do it in our own way. You could say we're bringing together heaven and earth. I've felt and I've seen in my own life that heaven is not a location, it's a frequency. You could call it love. So we have access to it now. Plus, if heaven is eternal, that means it can't have a beginning or an end. So that means if it does exist at all, and if it does exist anywhere, it's here, right now. And I know for me, it's the fears, the distractions, the thoughts and sounds and images in my consciousness that are not in alignment with my heart and heaven. So, we'll focus on the earth a little bit first, and then we'll bring in the heaven. So the earth, notice any stress, any fears, anything that you want to let go of. And this will be very, very easy. We'll take 3 breaths, breathing in toward your heart, breathing in love, and then exhaling, visualizing that those energies are leaving out of the breath, those energies that you don't want. And we'll do that 3 times, inhaling love and then exhaling the energies that you want to release. And then for the second part, we'll imagine that we're bringing up love from the earth to the heart, and think about a beautiful vision you have for the world or someone else. And then when we exhale, we'll send that vision and that love, you could call it prayer, to that person or the world or a combination. So the first one, we're breathing in love and then letting go of anything that you want to let go of, and just trust that the universe will support you. You're just starting the process right now, not waiting till tomorrow or the next day or after the video ends, but think about anything you want to release and begin the process now. And the second part, we'll breathe in positive energy from the earth to the heart, and then send it out to somebody who might need prayers or love, and send it to the earth or the world. And again, you're just starting the process. You might just be the person who initiates more miracles coming towards the person. So you don't have to do it all by yourself. Okay, enough talking, more breathing. Okay, let's begin. The first part, bringing your awareness to your heart, connecting with the energy of love, of God, of nature, then inhaling towards your heart. Think of something that you want to let go of, an energy, a pattern, anything at all. And then when you exhale, visualize that you're letting it go out of the breath. And again, breathing in love to your heart, breathe in positive energy, visualize it's coming in right now through the breath. And then notice something you want to let go of. And exhale, letting it go with the breath and with your mind. It'll manifest soon, but we're starting now with the breath. One more time, inhale towards the heart, inhaling love, positive energy, and then notice something you want to release, and exhaling, letting it go out of the breath. Good, and then let your breath relax. You're doing awesome. This is so important. At least once a day, try to connect with something that feels good and do an energy practice. Could be 2 minutes of meditation, could watch a comedy, something, touch a tree, hug a tree, put your head in a plant and tell it, I love you. Because there's so much stress in the world, there's so much fear, there's so much, stuff happening in the world. Okay, so the second part. Now we're asking the earth, asking the energy in the earth to support you. And then when we breathe in, bring up the positive energy to your heart. Think of somebody who you want to pray for. It could be the world, it could be several people. And when you exhale, imagine you're sending out that prayer. Okay, we'll do 3 slow, full breaths. Inhaling through the nose and then exhaling out of the mouth. This time will be a little bit different. After we inhale, we'll do a slight pause and then exhaling. Okay, ready? Let's begin. Okay, inhaling all the way up to the heart, nice and slow, nice and deep. When there's no more room to breathe in, and then hold the breath. Imagine that God's mind is working through your mind right now, and visualize any people or anything at all in the world that you want to send this love out to. And then exhaling and sending this love out. And you can include yourself too, of course. Good, and then relax the breath. Take a few relaxed breaths before the second breath retention. This is really cool because you're sending love to other people, but you're feeling it yourself too. So it's like a win-win-win. Okay, second breath. Nice and slow. Imagine you're bringing up positive energy from the earth to your heart. Inhaling. After you've inhaled fully, hold the breath. Think of the person, people, or parts of the earth and humanity that you want to send love to. And then exhaling and sending that energy and prayer out. Beautiful. And now relax the breath. Hey Katie, thanks for being here. So take a few relaxed breaths. And try to relax the face, the whole body, as much as you can. Okay, and let's prepare for the last breath retention. Nice and slow, breathing up positive energy from the earth, inhaling towards the heart. And then after there's no more room to breathe in, hold the breath. Think of somebody or a group of people you want to send prayers to, or an aspect of humanity. And then when you're ready, sending love and prayers and positive visualization towards the people, person, or anything else. Beautiful. So this is really powerful. This is a form of meditation. Imagine if everyone was visualizing something beautiful. That would have a real impact on the world. So you know what people are visualizing now. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of stress and worry, and rightly so in many cases. What we want to do here is add more love in your own way. I have my way that I'm doing it, but we all have our own way. So I think Jesus also said something like, I don't know what the quote was, but about not fighting against the darkness. I don't know the exact quote, but this is really beautiful what we're doing. And just to remind you that we are using every tool that we have. We're using the old system to create a new one. So we're not fighting against the old system. We're not trying to destroy it. Not even focusing on it too much, but using the old technologies. Yes, Facebook is an old technology. There will be new ones. And I was just thinking about the virtual reality. Who do you think owns the biggest virtual reality company in the world? Oculus Rift. Who owns them? Facebook. Who owns WhatsApp? Facebook. So all these big companies are kind of coming together. Who knows if it's good or bad? But there is a lot of restrictions. So there are new higher vibrational technologies, not just phones and internet stuff, but even ways of living, ways of communicating. I'm just sharing this because I think it's very important to keep the faith. And to feed, my point is also to feed the new energy that we're moving into, the higher frequencies of love, of more of like the feminine energy. There's been a long time of the patriarchy dominating, well, the imbalanced patriarch, the unhealthy patriarch, using power over. So now there's more feminine energy coming in to bring things into balance. So keep on following your intuition. That's part of the new world also. The old world is more logic, linear, and let alone fear-based. So the new world is intuitive, love-based, creative, and co-creative too. Your success is my success. My health hopefully will help other people feel healthy. So thank you for your support, and thank you for going through your own death rebirth portal. I know this is not comfortable, it's not fun. Well, actually, I'm having fun, but I know it's not fun for everyone. And I'm doing my best to create some sort of more structure as far as I want to let you know like what I'm doing, and we could have these meditation practices together at a set time, so you know in advance, that would be fun. Oh, also, if you'd like, you can go to my website. I just added it. The website is ethansangels.org, 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 and I have I think it's like a newsletter or email sign-up thing. Haven't even created the newsletter yet, but if you leave me your email, I can update you of when I'm going to be doing different like events and stuff like that. I love these random live streams, but it might be nice to actually set a time and we could all get together and really have a lot of fun. And really, not just fun, but I know for me, it's helping me to stay grounded and to stay connected with faith. So I feel like we're here to remind each other of love, and to remind each other to do these things to stay centered. Hey Shelley, you'll have to join me sometime. You'll be my special guest. Thank you everyone for joining me in these practices. And do I enjoy hot tea? Sometimes. So thank you so much, and I think the full moon is in a few days, so try to keep up these grounding practices. And I look forward to sharing more. Again, the website where I have a newsletter sign up, it's ethansangels.org, O-R-G. Okay, wishing you a beautiful morning, afternoon, and evening.